Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Selena from Wholeness Campaign, and today I'm going to be sharing with you about mattresses. In the last year, I've been learning a lot about air quality. I've dealt with my own mold crisis in this new house that we just bought, and it has gotten me digging into the weeds of air quality and how I can create a healthy home and a healthy body with all the things that are in my environment. What a lot of people don't know is that mattresses can be a part of adding to that toxic burden that I talk about here a lot on my channel. Mattresses can off-gas for years and years and years. There's research that shows that mattresses pretty much never stop off-gassing in tiny amounts. And so over the period of time, you're actually getting doses of toxic chemicals in the place that you spend about a third of your life laying in. Even though most manufacturers will say that the off-gassing stops 1 to 3 weeks into having the mattress, that could not be further from the truth, especially when you're thinking about creating a home environment that is not conducive to mold. Making sure that your mattress is actually made of healthy, sustainable material will only help and support your home being a safe place where the air quality is good and it's not affecting your health in any adverse ways. The number of chemicals that can be found in mattresses is pretty daunting, honestly, you guys. Like, the list just goes on and on. But I'm going to explain to you a little bit of a story as to how all of this kind of started, because I feel like giving you a little bit of context will be helpful. So once upon a time, manufacturers started using cheaper products. This is not a surprise to most of us who know that manufacturers are always trying to cut costs in ways that can create more revenue and more profit for themselves. Especially in the mattress industry, they were trying to kind of experiment with the kinds of materials you could use to make a mattress as cheaply as possible so they can make more profit. This led them to using petroleum products. Essentially, the polyurethane that is used for any kind of memory foam mattress is a derivative of petroleum, is a petroleum-based product. Petroleum-based products tend to be cheaper products, so they were giving a lot of profit for these manufacturers and business owners. Like all the other toxic things in our world, there was really no incentive to kind of stop using the cheaper product because people liked it. People actually liked the way it felt on their body to be on memory foam. They like to sleep on things that are like softer and cushiony. But they soon realized that because it is a petroleum-based product that is highly flammable. So what do then? They actually have to douse the mattress in flame retardant in order for it to be a safe mattress. Otherwise, someone could be smoking in a room and light their mattress on fire pretty easily. So now manufacturers are using these cheaper products, petroleum-based polyurethane products. They're having to douse it in flame retardant, very highly toxic. In the midst of all that, they're adding more chemicals because of the way it smells now, because of the flame retardant, and all of these things are having an effect on our health. But I want to share with you a little bit of a personal experience when it comes to mattresses and mattress health and all of that. I bought a new pillow about 3 years ago, kind of before I started learning about all this non-toxic stuff. And every morning I would wake up with a sore throat, and I honestly connected it to the seasons changing. Maybe my environment was a little bit dusty. I started cleaning the house. I did all these different things, and I had this experience a lot growing up, and so I thought maybe it was normal. But I did pay attention to the fact that it started right when I bought this new pillow. Every single morning, like clockwork, I would wake up and my throat would be sore, and as the morning kind of went on, the sore throat would go away. It was like, I felt like I was sick waking up every morning, but it would eventually go away, and I never really understood why. Until I realized that it was my pillow. And so I did a little bit of research to find non-toxic pillows, scrolling through the internet, made my choice, bought my pillow, and what do you know? The sore throat completely went away. I woke up every single morning without a sore throat. Come to realize that pillow was made of the same kind of polyester and polyurethane material that most mattresses are also made out of. So I know this whole like making the switch to non-toxic things can be a little bit overwhelming. It can be a little bit daunting because every single piece of everything in our house is probably toxic. I'm sitting on something that's toxic. I'm probably wearing things that are toxic. And I will be the first to tell you, I have nowhere near arrived at the place where I feel like everything in my house is perfectly safe for me. I don't even know if I'll ever fully get there, but I learned this thing from Lauren Dahl from the Living Home Co. I will link her Instagram account. But basically her strategy when it comes to detoxing your home is to start with what most directly affects your body. A lot of people try to jump to like these big purchases that cost a lot of money, and then they get kind of stuck in the process. And really it's about taking baby steps and focusing on what the highest priority is for your body, what affects your body the most. So when you're looking at a bed, for example, I'm probably not going to start with the mattress, even though this video is about mattresses, and I'll get to that in a minute. I'm actually probably going to start with my sheets, because the sheets are probably one of the cheapest things that you can replace easily if you can find ideally organic cotton, but if not organic cotton, you could even just find cotton sheets, 100% cotton sheets, and that would be a cheap, simple, easy replacement to do. My next purchase would be a pillow. Like I said, like that was my first way of kind of detoxing my mattress and my bedding, was to change out my pillow, because my face is closest to that at night and I'm breathing that in most directly. So changing out your pillow. Then if you don't have enough money to jump right into a mattress quite yet, you might want to consider getting some kind of cotton or wool topper for your mattress to kind of like mitigate some of that off-gassing. Or if you just bought a mattress and you're like, I can't just buy another mattress right now, Selena, maybe just buy some kind of cotton, organic cotton, even topper that kind of seals in some of that off-gassing. And then maybe you would buy a new mattress once you could save up for it, and then maybe you could buy a new bed frame that doesn't have all the coatings of paint and crap all over it. That's besides the point. This is a process, and going incrementally is really important. We are actually still currently saving for a non-toxic mattress. Right now we're at the stage where we have a cover over our bed, like a mattress protector that's made of organic cotton, and we've got all natural latex pillows with organic cotton sheets. We haven't made the investment into a 100% clean mattress yet, but we'll get there eventually, and that's all part of being able to handle it mentally. The shift needs to be manageable emotionally too. When I'm looking for mattresses though, I'm looking for these three materials: wool, rubber, latex, and cotton. Ideally, those things are organic or 100% natural. And I'm also looking for a firm mattress, because I know how that can actually affect your joints, and it's ideal to have a firm mattress for, your overall health. There's a lot of debate around metal springs when it comes to mattresses, because it can be an EMF hazard, because the metal can attract electromagnetic frequencies, and so it can make your bed a little bit basically like a radiating hot spot. But it's tricky, because I do value having a firm mattress, and I do think that there are ways to mitigate that with the materials that are used externally in the mattress. I'm always looking for a firmer mattress, so you kind of do have to give and take here a little bit. Firmer mattresses are better for your back, from what I've heard from pretty much every single chiropractor I've ever met with, and that's a lot, you guys. I've met with a lot of chiropractors. I also am looking for the mattress to be 100%, I repeat, 100% GOTS certified. This just means that it meets the highest quality standard of organic and non-toxic. A lot of companies kind of claim to be GOTS certified, and they're not. But if you're going to make the investment into a non-toxic mattress, it's going to be expensive anyway. You probably want to make sure that you're getting the best quality. So I look for that too. And I'm also looking for this made safe sticker. I will put that here. But this means that the materials that are used in this mattress were tested for all sorts of different kinds of toxins and contaminants, metals, endocrine disruptors, flame retardants, carcinogens, all of those things that I'm trying to avoid here, that they were tested for it, and it is safe, good to go. I haven't gone into the weeds of finding sure and making sure, but I do know that one of the best ways to make sure that a mattress was as it says it is to pretty much scrutinize their website and to talk with somebody over the phone. So depending on, the response to your questions, you may or may not feel more comfortable, but really kind of try to dig deep. I like to dig deep into things to make sure that what I'm getting is actually what I'm being sold, because there is a lot of greenwashing in this industry. Things that are good for you, but actually aren't good for you, That's how things go. But the two brands that right now I am in between, and I have been researching diligently, is the Hapsy mattress. This is something that Dr. Becky Plotner recommends. I'll link it below. And also Mulligan's mattress. The thing I love the most about Mulligan's, and I was recommended this by Lauren Dahl also, is that Mulligan's is a small business, and they were literally made for people who are chemically sensitive. Every single mattress is handcrafted. You can watch the videos on their website. I'll link that one too. But I'm looking for these smaller brands. I'm looking for these not so flashy, not so consumer driven brands, because I know that it's usually the small businesses that care the most about the consumer. If you are in the process of changing out your mattress, let me know what stage you're at in the comments below. And as always, please like and subscribe to to my channel, and it is my passion to walk alongside people as they heal and grow. It inspires me and hopefully brings encouragement to you. Thanks for watching.